road. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up and start the show.
Guys, welcome to the show.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, man, get in there.
I know we're a little bit in the future now, but last night we had the second human romance show. And the reason why I bring it up at the top of the show is because I advertised for it on the end of one of our clips. And I just want to say Human Romance is this dating show that is in its second run. I made up the show and we're tweaking it. And a bunch of people came out and it was so much fun. And I just want to thank anyone from the show who came out.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. That's all I want to say. Yes, dude. And it's going to keep getting better. And I really think we got it dialed in. It was so much fun. Dude, so it's a dating show where I try to hook up people romantically.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, I think you guys would be friends. So it doesn't have to be like a
that's
horny
fun.
situation. Yeah, you come in, you get a name tag, and it's either friends, relationship shit, or just watching. Mm-hmm. So even the people who are just watching aren't like weird about like, is he going to pick on me? Is he going to call me out? Yeah. Like everyone is cool. And then people stayed for like an hour afterwards.
Wow.
Just talking.
Do you think any of your true connections were made in in the sexual sense?
Probably. The first show, I hooked up a couple that ended up coming to a surrounded show together the following month.
Whoa.
So, dude, it works.
You should. Do you have those people's contact information?
Yes, I have to look for it, but yeah.
That would be fun to bring them back, even if they're not together anymore, and be like, "How did it go?" You
break them up, see if we could do it again.
Just be like, you're a returning, like, success story.
Yeah, like when Jeopardy has the champions.
Yeah, you got to do that. That's cool. And then you could say returning lovebirds or something. Yeah. On the poster featuring returning lovebirds.
If you want to see these two strangers who got together last month, come to the show.
Guys, tonight we've got a really special meditation for you. What we're going to do is we're going to give you guys some soundscapes. And it's going to be all in the name of meditation and relaxation. My favorite Asians.
Two of my favorite Asians.
Can I tell you guys some of my favorite Asians?
North Korea, South Korea. Wait, what did you?
I said Asians. Relaxation and meditation. Remediation.
Mass
creation.
Mastication.
Tonight we're gonna get inside your mind. Inside your mind. We're gonna see what makes you cook. We're gonna get inside your mind. We're gonna help you see.
We're gonna get behind your eyes and do their job for them.
We're gonna get behind your eyes and help you see. We're gonna get behind your eyes. All right, let's get ready for the meditation now. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna be somewhere comfortable. Maybe it's outside. Actually, it should be outside.
Maybe it's outside your eyes.
It should be outside. Let's go outside. Let's
go outside.
And go inside your mind. Let's start outside. And then end up in your mind. Oh, we're gonna end up in your mind. Even if we start outside. All right, everybody ready?
Even if we start outside, we'll end up in your mind.
You could have started outside. Let's start outside. Let's be outside. And then we'll be inside your mind. And you start outside your mind. You gotta start outside your mind.
gotta start up then your mind. Yeah. Kevin.
What was he doing?
He goes. That would
Every
be,
time.
dude. Imagine you're one of these people who look forward to the show every week, and you look at all the fucking episodes, and you see one is like 5 minutes and 26 seconds. I don't think that would have been a bad episode to me. It would have lost us some money, but whatever. Kind
Could
of fun.
we have put the ads into the dead area of the show? Like, so if the show ended at, like, where are we at? Only 5 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
And then we let the air run.
And then we put the ads in where
And
they
then put the
normally
ads
go.
where they'd go. And then let that run.
And then it
put
says Headgum Podcast.
Yeah. I think if we still delivered those ads.
You know they ain't listening to the whole show. Good on them. I'm gonna get outside your mind.
So, dude, a friend of mine reached out to me recently and said, do you remember that Jonathan Frakes thing? Because we still have some of them in here.
How much money would it take to make you spend a night
And that's his voice sped up.
cemetery?
That's not his
You're the
regular
sweet
voice. If it
tooth.
sounds a little off, it's sped up.
You believe in the power of a curse? Have you had your hearing tested lately?
Dude, what a PSA.
So someone reminded me that there was one that was like, and it would be fun to switch these out for fun. Remember the one that was like, would you believe that little girl? What was it? It was like a parent saved a little girl.
Yeah. You don't have that one?
No, I don't. But what was it? It was like, hang on, I gotta go to YouTube.
Would you believe that a parent saved a little girl?
It was like, yeah, it was something like that. Hang
I
on.
believe it.
What is it called? Fact or fiction? Fact or fiction?
Is that the name of the show?
Parrot.
Was
Yeah.
he on Star Trek? Is that what he's from?
Yeah, he was Riker.
So what is the deal? What's the deal with people from Star Trek being in like 80s mystery docuseries?
I know. Well,
Leonard Nimoy was like the unsolved mysteries guy.
He was
or
in
whatever.
search
Not
of.
unsolved mysteries, in search of.
In search of.
Which
yeah.
I loved. That was a great show.
But it's like, it kind of makes sense.
And then Jonathan Frakes was like, you could do that fucking shit. I could do that fucking shit.
Dude, I kind of like it because I'm like, you guys were part of a very popular program of sci-fi and made a lot of nerds really happy and brought a lot of regular folks into the fold, into the sci-fi fold. And so having them like then suddenly host like a science show or like an Egyptian, like, you know, some kind of ancient aliens thing is like, I feel like it's perfect synergy. It's
It
like
works,
it
yeah.
brings people in who were already like, I kind of like that Star Trek show.
It reminds me of like, it just tells you that people always work the same in the way they consume stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like now, if one original thing pops off on TikTok, it's like everyone, instead of being like, oh, what a cool original thing, I wonder
Right.
what I could think up,
Right.
is like, no, I'm going to do my version of that. popular thing.
Right, exactly.
So it reminds me of an early version of that.
I think I miss it. Like, I don't think that's out there anymore.
What? It's the
Have you
that
ever
show?
walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and realized you'd forgotten where you parked your car?
Relatable. Dude, he's doing stand-up.
Should we slow this one down ourselves?
Dude, please. Can we...
Is that what it is?
Can we have an activity
Yeah.
where Jonathan Frakes says the thing, but it's the premise, and then we have to write...
Oh, that's
a
very
stand-up
funny. That's funny. Like,
I mean, next time I'll just park in the Brookstone.
Ever gone mountain biking? What do you want to be?
Dude, he comes on, the title sequence starts,
Yeah,
and then
they're
he
mountain
walks
biking.
on and goes, everybody going mountain biking.
yeah, ever been mountain biking? I'll tell you, it's terrifying. Terrifying.
Join us next week.
I was scared. I've been mountain biking and I was scared.
Your car.
Ever gone mountain biking?
Why is it funny or slow down?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Taller than I
I'll
am
tell you
now.
what I want to be.
What's the right tip?
What?
What's the right tip?
Oh, like
At a
like
restaurant?
service industry stuff.
Hang on.
Grow up. What's the right tip?
Don't need the yellow snow.
You called a plumber to your home lately? How superstitious are you? How much money would it take to make you spend a night?
He's holding a bunch of money.
He's just holding a
He's
stack
got
of money.
stacks of money all in his hands.
Cemetery.
Like he's ready to give it to you.
Yeah.
You display this as a trophy? You
So it's like
He's holding
antlers up
a
on the
middle
wall.
finger. Would you display this?
He's just standing with his hands in his pockets and his dick's hanging out of his pants.
Would you
display this.
display this as a trophy? You ever put a trophy in your mouth?
You ever put a trophy in your mouth?
have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth?
Do you have a
Do you believe in the power of a curse?
Yeah.
Have you had your hearing tested lately? Planning a trip soon?
Dude, this is like
Planning a trip soon.
he's like a relative that hasn't seen you in a while, but you're sitting next to each other at dinner.
Kevin, I'm glad you're on it. Cause
I can't find the parrot
let's see what happens when we keep listening.
Can you remember
Listen to
the
that whole thing.
It has the parrot one in it.
doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
Parrot or parent?
Parrot.
Parrot like bird.
Yeah.
Dude, how about that video I sent you where the parrot gets free and then is like screaming because it's so happy to be free?
Dude.
And then he flies by the owner and goes, hello.
Hello. Dude, Mike sends me a lot of bird videos because they're really funny because they're like, I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around.
You just get your hearing checked.
But I like that they're like, because there's so much on TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
But it is impressive when a bird is like, whatever, says whatever humans
I
say,
like
I
it.
guess. It's funny, but it's like, it's definitely what they're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, I mean, maybe some of them like probably want a cracker or like, oh, I want food.
Jerk me off.
Yeah, like those things are like what they taught them, and then everything else is like,
Stuff they hear.
yeah, like have you ever seen the ones that are like, hello, I love you, go to bed now.
Yeah, there's just parents fighting.
Yeah, go to bed now.
You're a coward just like your father.
I mean it. I mean it.
You're always too tired. You're always too tired.
Let's see. You're always too tired.
You always got a headache.
Maybe this one has the parrot.
I'm like on my third one. And
We're gonna find the parrot, bitch.
Dude, you see that?
Now it's time
Wow, that one was loud for no reason.
based. Was this story based?
Is this out of pocket?
Was this story based? Yes, it was.
Oh, they're just having
thought
people
this
say,
story
is
was
it
based.
based?
You're right. This tale
Is it based?
You're right.
This story's based.
Is this story based? You're right.
But what's the new information about him that you're saying?
Well, my friend sent it to me. And if you find the episode, because this is just
what
gonna be.
really happened here? Was the cowboy who confronted Johnny and Larry that night? Was the old woman in on it too? Could Danny have been hallucinating? But if Dan was hallucinating, who ate Hal's food?
That's a good question.
What about the mysterious behavior of the barbecue lid? Was
You remember that tale around the campfire?
Yeah, I had the one taped.
Remember when you were a kid and you were trying to scare your friends around the campfire?
And you tell them about the barbecue lid.
The barbecue. What was it? The curious.
it really cute lid?
I want to hear the whole thing
Barbecue
again.
Curious.
So why was he brought up? What is
I need to find the clip of him
You
saying,
need the parrot one?
I need the parrot line. because it's part of the setup. Because I guess there's an episode where it fully talks about how a little girl's life was saved because of a parrot.
How do you think?
And my parrot said, hello, time for bed. It is fun when they say weird, funny, cute things.
Yeah, there's this one who goes, "Who let the bird out? Chirp, chirp," and he goes like this.
Have you seen the ones that do like the phone like camera sound? They do the little like because they hear
Little
that a
shutter
whole
sound?
bunch.
Yeah.
And there's one that does like the R2D2 sound, and then he goes, and then you see it's like feathers all like flopping around. It's really fucking.
It's hard
cool.
for him to. It hurts him to make the sound.
But yeah, my friend sent me this like whole thing about like how ridiculous that episode is. Based off of like, did that parrot save this little girl's life or whatever?
Do you remember any of the story?
Well, I guess it's the story wasn't really the funny part.
The story's not the interesting part.
I think
they
the
made a
funny-
TV show
Is it
about it.
possible that a parrot could give a young girl the will
The
to
will
live?
to live. That's it.
Oh, that's what he says.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to find it because it's so ridiculous.
That's funny.
It's,
Hold on, we can do it.
Fine.
We can make it happen.
There you go. Mike's gonna do it.
So apparently,
Say it again.
There's a sticker and a hoodie of that quote.
Ah,
No way.
Is it
Oh,
possible that a parrot could give a young girl the will to live?
Is it possible that a parrot could give a girl the will to live?
it's pretty good. Pretty close. But I guess the bird. Oh, okay. So the bird could only say "Buenos dias, Luisa,"
that was it.
and I guess that's all it took.
That guy
to
only had
give that
about
girl the
56
will to live.
kilobytes of memory in that bird.
What about the mysterious behavior of the barbecue lid?
Ah, that's a lot of fun.
I love it.
That was a lot of fun.
The mysterious behavior of the barbecue lid.
And I'll be goddamned if I don't want to see the rest of that episode.
Oh shit!
What
we should
could the
just
episode
watch
be?
this show.
Let's do it. Let's turn
Was
it
it
on.
really the nanny? Does this story seem possible? Was the morgue attendant in on the deception too? Were there gases trapped within the milk bucket that caused the activity? How was the doctor
Dude, you should
able
hold
to send
hot coffee in your mouth and listen to this
Oh
whole.
fuck, that's
just
funny.
email
In
without
front of a child.
computer? Was the sewing machine taken over by the spirit of Byron's grandmother?
Holy
Go ahead and check out dynamicbanter.clothing for the answer to that.
The plant really identify a murderer? Is it possible that a parrot could give a young girl the will to live?
It's a lot of fun.
Buenos dias, Luisa.
You're not at all curious about that one? How it happened?
Yeah, I want to know, but what? There's like no,
Dude,
we don't
saving
know,
a
right?
girl's life
You have to
and
watch the episode.
Well, do you know what episode it is? It is. We gotta.
Enough to find the clip.
We gotta find it.
we could probably do that some other time, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You've just been listening
Unless
to
it's
a video the whole time.
dude.
Yeah.
Saving a parrot, saving a girl's life, and giving a girl a will to live that's two different episodes. I was picturing like parrot drags a girl out of a well or something like that.
No, that's the one episode. That's like one episode. Is it possible that a parrot could give?
That's what I'm saying. It's two different ideas.
You're saying it can't be one. It's got to be two ideas.
Yes.
That's so funny. You're right. But to the point where we need to watch it now to find out.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know, what is Buenos Dias, Luisa?
How does it give a girl the will to live?
Is that what gave the... Yeah.
She was at the end of her rope and she was like, Buenos dias, Luisa.
And she's like, whoa, fucking birds can say shit.
Well, this bird knows
That's
my name.
beautiful.
And Luisa's not a super common name.
That's the thing. It wasn't her name. It was not her name.
But he just liked it.
It just said, the bird just said, Buenos Dias, Luisa.
And the girl's like, you know what? I should stick around and see what other animals say stuff.
Yeah. Maybe one day other animals will say stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been watching. I've talked about this a lot on other things, and I think people already know what I'm what I mean when I say that I've been watching this thing.
Go
But
ahead
I've
and
also
type it in the comments before Steve says it.
That's right. But I've learned that Kevin and Ellie have known about this for a while too. But there's this like eagle cam
It's the best.
from Big Bear, and it's like a camera on this eagle's nest.
It's just him trying to get it off the whole time.
And it's like,
invasive species.
and it's filming these like beautiful birds, and you can watch them 24 hours a day. And then when it's nighttime, it like goes infrared, and you can just watch these birds, these
watch 'em
bald
fuck.
eagles, dude. They're bald eagles.
It's like road rules.
Very majestic birds, and it was really soothing. And it was the thing that pulled me in was we were having those storms not too long ago that were breezing through California. Yay.
We lost the corner like Kevin. Stop the show.
Stop it.
Waiting for love. Waiting for love. Never know.
Dude, but it's like beautiful, and I've been watching these birds, and then when you watch it, you watch this like live stream. So during the storms, when we were having like all the storms come through California, in Big Bear, it was like snowing,
Whoa, what
brother.
the fuck? Different elevation.
Yeah, and the tree that these birds live in, Jackie and Shadow,
Gone.
was covered in snore. Like, I'm talking powered up.
Oh, snore.
And their whole nest is like covered in snow, and you see these like feathers like sticking up out of the snow. And what's going on in there is they have 3 eggs.
Okay.
They got babies, Mike.
Did you know? Okay, go on.
They got babies, and they're sitting on those babies, incubating them eggs during this crazy ass storm.
Yeah.
And so I was like, whoa, this is crazy to see, this like unfiltered view of nature.
This bird smut.
Yeah, it was like we were getting a peek into the secret life of these eagles, and that without them knowing anybody was watching them.
You could like see what they watch.
Yeah, like what do they watch?
What are they into?
What do they eat? And it was really fascinating, dude. And then while you're watching it, there's like this chat feed, and they're giving you all these like eagle facts. They're like, eagles like can withstand this weather. Like, don't worry about it. They have down feathers underneath their like main feathers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, some people would be like, are they gonna starve? Like, I just want to go give them a blanket or something, or light a little campfire or something.
They've been fine for thousands of years.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They're like, they've been fine for thousands of years.
They don't need you, Jeff.
Yeah,
you just
you're
got here.
yeah. Don't try to help, Jeff.
Maybe if I sprinkle Cheez-Its along the nest.
I think that's a good message, is don't try to help, Jeff.
Don't try to help.
Like,
Let the world be the world.
yeah, exactly.
If we're polluting it to the point where we're going to be out pretty soon, let it happen. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Why is no one proud of pollution? We did it.
We did it. We don't we can't take credit for much.
We made the planet heat up. No other species has been able to do that, but we did that.
We have been guinea pigs for the ingestion of microplastics for corporations for generations. For years. For years we've been guinea pigs for what the fuck is in Coke Zero.
What makes it zero?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside your mind, but first we're gonna start from the outside. So if everybody's ready to get in your mind, it's time and now to get in your mind from the outside. The outside is where we'll begin, and then we'll go within your mind. See what's inside.
Okay, robot, you ready for your song?
Ready for your rap?
Remember? Dude, the robot's rap debut.
Anyway,
And you promise you've written lyrics?
so I love these Eagles, Mike. It's been really nice.
How long on any given day, how long are you watching these things?
Well,
until you kind of lose interest.
On the first day, it was like kind of exciting.
No, not yet.
No,
We're gonna take
you're
it from the top.
way off, brother. You want to give it another shot?
You want to give it 3 more shots? Okay. That's a parrot saying that.
Very nice.
We're gonna growl inside and in your mind. We're gonna start out from the outside, and then we're gonna crawl inside your mind. We're gonna find out what it is inside. 53353. In your mind, we're gonna go in your mind behind your eyes. We're gonna hang out behind your eyes, so we can see what's inside your mind.
He did get it.
Dude, that is like, that's the robot, like, feeling real feelings.
He felt free for the first time. He felt feelings. Now he knows.
He's not programmed to change pitches like that. His heart did that.
All right, let's do some ads.
Oh, God bless it.
God bless these ads.
Holy moly.
See how easy it is to make music?
Anyone can make music and anyone can pay people on time, which reminds us to do ads.
Anyone can buy a toy that does this.
I wish we were selling those.
Me too. We'd be 100 heirs.
Somebody call up Teenage Engineering and tell them that they got 2 new sales boys on the squad.
Guys, I do want to say thank you to Headgum and everyone who works on the show. Kevin, Leah, Jarm, Punch, Jump.
Punch Jump Kadant.
That would come on after Wacky Races when I'd watch TV.
Do you guys remember Punch Jump? That holds such nostalgia for me.
Punch Jump. But guys, I also want to thank our sponsors today, one of which is Harry's. Yum, yum, yum. I'm not saying yum, yum because I'm hungry. I'm saying yum, yum because my beard looks good enough to eat.
That's true. I was just saying that.
Right? I've had people say it. They say, Sir, may I have a bite of your beard? And I say, no. And I know it looks crisp. And I know it looks clean. And I know it looks well taken care of.
But you can't.
No, you can't. But you know what you can? You can look that crispy and delicious to everyone else in the world if you go to Harry's. You get a Harry's subscription. You're getting these things delivered to your doorstep every month.
What are these things? Razors? Oh.
So go to Harry's. Imagine that's the end of the commercial. What are these razors? Yeah.
When you die at the end of a video game.
Guys, I've run the gamut. I've tried all the Harry's stuff, and I love it all. We're talking shaved stuffs, for your face, lotions, creams, and everything in betweens. You guys can have that.
You guys could try that at work.
You guys could try that one out with the boys in the boardroom.
Does anyone who listen to the show go to a boardroom, you think?
The people at the ad agency who are listening to this ad,
They can do it.
will share it and say, someone needs to take that slogan to the boys in the boardroom. Guys, we're talking razors. We're talking weighted handle that feels awesome in your hand. The wonderful quality here. I'm talking about, we've changed my bathroom experience. And guys, Harry's has deodorant, lotion, body wash, hair gel. I'm talking saving the world here, making everyone look yum-yums. And we're talking unbeatable value here. You can have a customizable delivery option, scheduled refills as low as $2, which is half of what you pay for those other big brands. So guys, get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover for just $3. That's 3 smackerinos at harrys.com/banter. Get that 5-blade razor with the weighted handle and the foaming shave gel and that travel cover for just $3 at harrys.com/banter. Thank you, Harry's. You've saved my life. Good God. Guys, Factor. Ooh, we were very much talking about how much we love Yum Yums, weren't we, boys?
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, Factor has delicious, ready-to-eat meals, which make eating better every day easy. And doesn't that sound nice? And that's what we want. Because wherever tomorrow takes you, you can be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. We're talking 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, plus veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. We're talking 2-minute meals, snacks, smoothies, and more. You can sign up and save because they've done the math already, guys. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So head to factormeals.com/banter50. Use that code banter50. Get 50% off. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that nice? And that's code banter50 at factormeals.com/banter50 to get 50% off. Thank you, Factor.
I found the Parrot plot.
You did! Kevin, my man, coming in clutch.
I'll text it to you.
Can I say shows real quick?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
What day does this come out? Do you know?
223.
223. So let's skip a little forward. Okay, well, 224, I have your friend's world record show at the Yard, where a guy has been standing for a year and a half
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's happening?
and not pissing or whatever. So come see what a good mood that guy's in.
I think I might have to come see that.
I might have to come see it. On the 25th, I'm at the Hollywood Hotel. At the 28th, I'm doing Yearly Wood at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. On the 1st of, what's the next month? March, I'm doing Dishoom at the Alamo Draft House. On the 5th, that is the next Surrounded. No. On the 5th, I'm in the Hollywood Improv Lab. On the 8th is the next Surrounded in the Improv Lab, and it's only one show, and it's the late show. It's going to sell out. Make sure you get your tickets soon for March 8th. On March 9th, I'm at the Lyric Hyperion for a show called Interrupted with my sister Harper Rose Drummond. On April 22nd through the 27th, I'm at Moon Tower Festival in Austin, Texas. And on the 7th of May is Surrounded as part of the Netflix is a Joke festival in the Bourbon Room.
Yeah, this is great. Good job, buddy. Guys, check out Mike Live because it's funny if you want to have giggles and laughs.
Thank you.
Okay, so this episode of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction was called Buenos Dias. It says this is the 5th and final story featured in the 11th episode of season 2, for those of you taking notes. Thank you. It says the plot is a tornado has cut a swath of destruction through southeast Texas, destroying innumerable buildings, killing 8 people and injuring 60.
Damn.
Rescue teams are still sifting through the rubble, searching for more survivors and bodies.
Still
rescue
to this
team.
day.
Oh, it's still to this day. A rescue team led by Skip hears faint cries emanating from the ruins of a house.
Skip is the bird.
And discover that a little girl named Louisa, is trapped in the basement of the wrecked house. Digging directly down to Louisa could cause a cave-in. So the team must dig to her at an angle, which is more time-consuming. Meanwhile, she's stuck in there.
With no TV.
Some suspenseful music with this.
I think you're right. Thank you, Kevin. That's what Kevin's here for. Yeah, let me hear some 4 on the floor.
The little girl's stuck in the rubble.
Is that good?
Crying for help.
Do you really want to use this track, Mike? Let's do it.
Yeah.
As his team works on getting to Louisa, Skip converses with her and learns that she has...
Yeah. There's 7 people.
Skip converses with Louisa and learns that she has a head injury that may have caused a concussion. Skip is worried that Louisa may pass out and fall into a coma if his team does not get to her in time. So he tries to keep her talking to keep her awake. And during the small talk, Louisa mentions that her beloved grandfather, who Skip learns was one of the fatalities of the tornado. Damn, rest in peace, Grandpa. Anyway, this grandfather would awake her every morning by saying Buenos Dias, Louisa. As Louisa begins to fall unconscious, a voice that sounds like her deceased grandfather begins chanting Buenos Dias, Louisa. The chanting keeps Louisa awake long enough for her to be rescued by Skip's team. As Louisa is being loaded into an ambulance, she begins asking about her grandfather, but before Skip can say anything, a parrot, which Louisa identifies as belonging to her grandfather, hops into view and squawks. Buenos dias, Louisa. The parrot. And
What's there?
sorry.
Yeah.
It's like when your body's not interested in the story. What, your like mouth is still going?
Me when my body's not interested in the story.
My eyes going cross-eyed when?
Oh boy.
Great, so she was saved by a bird who'd memorized her grandfather's spirit.
The grandfather said Buenos dias, Louisa, to her as she... I need to watch that episode. I want to hear the little voice they used for the bird.
Dude, let's go in the other room and let's turn it on, but let's keep everything rolling.
Okay, and keep that track going.
Yeah, so they could picture us working on watching the story.
All right. What's next? History Roads?
Can we talk about the Reddit thing or no?
Oh, yeah.
So somebody had beef with Kevin or something. I was sent an article to read, but it was too long, so I
Hang
did
on,
not
I'll
read
pull
it.
it up.
So I need to be caught
Someone
up.
on the subreddit decided to say that, well, I love Kevin,
But
but...
every story that starts like that has a but.
And they're saying, this particular person was saying that they were sick of Kevin's shouting sounds.
Okay. I don't even really hear your
I
sounds
don't
anymore.
care if you're sick of it, because I never want it to stop.
What I love about this is it's like people trying to defend me too of like noises I make. So it's like a legit discussion about me having my stins. So
Yeah. Dude, we should have like a mixtape made up.
Dude, it's got a lot of comments.
I know.
There's a lot of comments.
People got my back.
People are investing. So there's one person who really doesn't
There's
like
a
it,
couple.
and a bunch of people who think it's funny.
I just didn't want to give this guy
I
any
know,
kind
that's
of
why-
power or like any kind of dopamine for being talked about on the show,
Sure.
at all.
It
but
sounds like it's gonna be the opposite of that.
it is, yeah, especially if we have to talk about what it is. But the top comment says that most people agree that this person is bonkers.
But
and
also,
that
it's a funny argument because it's dynamic banter, which is literally
full of fucking random ass sounds.
Dude, but also like people having a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Kevin is first and foremost a born boy. Let's not forget.
He's a VBBB, a very beginning born boy.
Dude, but just imagine somebody in like court saying that.
Being, Your Honor, yeah, Your Honor.
You're on. You're...
Here's what I will give this credit for. That started the idea of me having a mic for moments like right now.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to talk to you guys and people have trouble hearing what I'm saying.
Well,
I think it's funny that you're in
I
that.
think it's funny too.
Like
was
Owen.
there anything in here
There's
about?
a few comments of people saying, I just wish he had a mic.
I want to hear the argument. I want to hear like his thesis statement.
Well, I don't want a mic. I mean, I think
I don't want a mic either.
Are we ever gonna reset?
I'm conflicted because I did. If we
I
had
understand.
like, because it is funny also when you listen to the show, hearing like Kevin kind of like
Faintly.
saying something,
Yeah.
even when he's trying to tell us something
Yeah.
that the audience should hear.
Yeah.
It's funny to me. So I think that's the bottom line, right? Whatever's funny to us kind of is what goes at the end of the day.
You could start your own podcast where Kevin's not saying shit.
There you go.
Dude, the Patreon version of this podcast is the same episode, but you can't hear Kevin at all. Or it's just Kevin. You can't hear us.
Dude, yeah. If you become a patron, you can have the Kevin-less episodes where we digitally remove Kevin's sounds.
We use AI to remove Kevin
We'll
from
get this guy
Kevin's
on next
influence from the
Suddenly,
show.
the Patreon is busting.
Yeah.
It's booming.
Is it
That guy writes back in. He's like, "I'll give you $5,000 to take Kevin off."
Yeah. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, shall we into the history roads?
We have the DB or not DB game.
Good God, let's do it.
But read a couple. We need to just go through some of those fun ones, eh?
Yeah, but I want to hear one of these weird fucking
That's what I'm
mystery
saying.
roads that we got from that fucking guy or these guys. I want to hear one of these random ones.
Anybody else hate Kevin?
It's like a They Might Be Giants demo.
Darling, I suppose you and me could take a few down history road. My wife can't talk to anyone without my permission.
Dude, there's something, I don't know what it is. I wish I could put it into words. But there's something about that song that my brain can't follow
Agreed,
at all.
dude. Agreed.
What is it?
It's because I think,
He comes in at a weird time.
yeah.
There's like a key change before anything is really established.
Yeah. And there's no like chorus or verse. It's
There's
just like
only like half a verse and a bridge.
it's like a song you hear. It's like a song you hear in a dream.
Or it's like when somebody puts a song in a TikTok but hasn't adjusted the section.
Yeah.
So it's just like a random part of the song. It's not the suggested part of the song.
I'd like to think that maybe it's someone who's not like a musician,
But the rest of it
but
is
they're
so
like
good.
making a fun piece of music art. He says, "I don't let my wife talk to anyone without my permission."
Yeah,
That's what
why?
he said at the end.
That's the other thing. Why?
What's with the weird things in the like? It's like subliminal. 'Cause
Where
it's
do they
too-
come from?
It's too low to really clearly hear it, and the music's way too high to like discern clearly what's being said.
What was the inspiration of the thing at
I
the
want to
end?
read the message again. Ty, this is Ty from North Carolina. Says he loved hearing the new History Road themes coming in and thought I'd take a crack myself.
I've never written music before.
Hope you enjoy the little twist.
This
Peace
is
and
what
love.
this is what I assume music is.
This is what I think music is.
Dude, it's like people who get up there and do stand up. Like I could do that. And then they
Right.
get up there and they're like telling a story about their uncle or whatever. It's like not clicking with anybody else.
Darling, I suppose you and me could take a few down history road.
Big finish.
But you can hear the History Road music in there.
Yeah.
I bought my house for $19.
I bought my house for $19.
Yeah,
he
you
said.
know? I just don't know, I guess.
That's real bizarre. I love it.
At the end of the day, I guess I just don't know.
Yeah, I think we don't eat. I think we're not meant to.
All right.
I kind of dig it. I dig it.
I'm saying, dude, the next one should just be I'm saying something at the end.
So we should do a few, right? And then we'll do
Yeah.
stimming in a theater.
Yeah, go
That's interesting.
Kick him out. I would say kick him out.
William says we're stimming in a theater. Hey, you horn burn bonk boys. First time emailer, long time listener.
It's been.
From the SourceFed days.
Please welcome.
I've always loved an episode of SourceFed's Table Talk where Steve talked about seeing The Dark Knight in theaters. Yeah, when the open. Yeah, that was an interesting experience for me. Do you remember this story?
I don't think so.
The open. I thought it was at the end, but the story, your memory kind of like
I might
rewrites itself the more you tell the story in pieces that like kind of you don't remember. But if this person's saying that it was the opening credits, then I believe them. But it was definitely someone in the theater when the opening credits started that went like, whoa! And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, Batman. And then at the end of the movie, there was more of those sounds. And then it turned out that it was not, it was someone. So I thought it was just someone who's really excited about the movie because we're
like
here to see
mentally
Batman,
handicapped
but it was a
person.
mentally handicated person.
They could be excited. It's still nice for them to be excited.
Yeah, I
that's
just
the whole
want-
reason my TikTok feed is autistic people talking about things they like.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone's allowed to be excited.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure what kind of excited it was initially.
Is
It's
it
also
the
an
same
odd movie.
excited? You know what I mean? Like it's
It
a
is.
different way to present
Express
it. Yeah, express it, but it is the same emotion.
I mean, I would say some of my sounds are excitement.
Well, it's interesting.
That's happening.
Sure. Fine.
This person is saying that it's stimming. Like that happening is stimming.
But
and I'm
it
not
happening
sure.
after a really exciting thing.
I guess that's true, yeah.
it stimulates seeing an excited thing stimulates your brain, does it not?
But like throughout the credits too?
Throughout the word credits or after
The
like
word credits.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Like he gets his thing is like key grips.
He
Yeah.
loves the key grip.
Dan Johnson was second rigger on this one.
It's like those people who have that thing that like that whatever it is. It's like the thing where it makes you like draw like beautiful, like picture perfect, accurate like cities, skyscrapers and stuff.
Photo.
There's like an autism or something that's like that. But this one is anytime you see the key grip, it gets you real stoked.
Yeah. Do they sit through the whole movie just for the credits? What are you cheering about?
It is weird that where they and when they
Why are they
cheer.
all cheering about? Is our applause sign broken?
There's a new Ringo Starr sound that just dropped from James, apparently.
What was the point of that last?
They want
Was it just remember when you talked about this?
well, they had their own, but I was like, yeah, you're calling it stimming, and I don't know if this might be like, I'm not condoning that, because it seemed like what that guy wanted was to have his own experience like that.
Yeah.
He wanted to experience something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think you want to actively like search out someone who's mentally handicapped or something and then like wait for them to make some kind of stimming noise or something. Like it seemed like this person's email was like, I thought that bit was so funny that I wanted it to happen to me. And it's like, but I don't think,
Sounds like he's that guy.
yeah.
That's the stem. That's what you
Anyway,
do
it felt
during
like
the
that
credits?
email was like, I don't know where this is going. I don't love it. So I just moved on. Is that cool?
Yeah, I didn't know. I still kind of
What's
don't
that?
know what it's
I
about.
just read it.
Okay, what did you
It's-
get from it?
He made a stimming sound in the theater and wanted somebody else to make
To
a
think
stimming
that
sound.
it was a stimming. Oh.
And somebody else behind him made the same sound after he made it, and he was happy that there was a fellow born.
That sounds like. Did one of you guys write this?
Which one of you guys is responsible for this?
Why don't you want to read your own
It's
history?
like you're the
Road?
chief, the police chief, and we're in
I
the
mean,
in
Yeah,
your
I
office.
slammed down my coffee.
You're like reading the paper. Just why don't you write this?
It's too early for this horse shit.
Zaragoza, you're off the what is it?
You're on desk duty.
You're off the what is it? The case. You're off the case. we're putting Plachy on it.
And he does the same shit.
New Ringo Starr sound just dropped from James. Says hello DBBB boys.
This to me, I know what this is, and I have an opinion.
You
on
do know
this.
what this is?
Do you want me to say it
Oh,
before
I have no
or
idea what
after?
this
Take
is.
a guess. Because what if you're wrong?
No, I know what it is.
Oh.
It's Well, does it ruin it to talk about it before?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you know what it is, that'd be very interesting. Because
I guess just watch it. I don't want to put my opinion in your head before you see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Long-time listener,
Okay,
first
then
time.
don't read it because he says what the sound clip is.
No, but that's like, I just didn't want my influence on you guys knowing what it was.
Oh, okay.
So
all
just-
right.
yeah.
Well, it's just a new clip, so let's hear what this is. Let's hear what this could be. What kind of sound was that? Someone's making me download a virus.
One if they don't know this one. Yes, what? Don't scream at me! Don't scream at me!
Okay, is that what you were thinking it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no idea what this is. This is making the rounds on TikTok?
Yeah, I think that the people who clipped it off and made it into a TikTok, I feel like are making it seem like it was like this wacky moment, but that's really like a very tame, like if you have a super annoying person in the front row, that's like a very sharp-witted like thing to do. Like,
That's just
stop
Ringo.
being annoying.
That's Ringo being Ringo, too.
But it doesn't seem like
think-
that whole no fan mail thing is way funnier than Ringo being like, fucking stop screaming at me.
Yeah,
You're being
I
annoying.
mean, it's still funny, though, the way because it's like, it feels like a Ringo reaction.
yeah.
Like, he's not really upset that someone's screaming at him because people scream at him all fucking day.
I feel like there is an element that's like that he's done with it.
Oh, yeah? You think he's having a real blowout? Like
no,
a
that's
real-
what I'm saying. I think that it's making the rounds because people want it to be like
Oh,
a
like
real
a blowout.
But he's just like doing you back to you.
Yeah,
like,
he's
this
just
is what
being
you fucking
funny.
sound like right now.
Yeah, he's being funny. Dude, if you watch anything Ringo's done, there's always some kind of weird, goofy humor injected into it.
Like, it's a very regular person thing to do, but I feel like it's making the rounds because people are like, "Whoa, did he blow up?"
They're trying to like
Yeah.
make it a hit piece.
Yeah.
How about mysterious phone call
I know.
History Road?
I saw
Okay.
this one last week.
Okay.
We can do this one and then the game.
Okay. Adrian says, "Hi, Mike and Steve. My name is Adrian.
Hi.
And I'm here to tell you about a extremely odd occurrence that happened to me yesterday as I write this." Here, let's have some spooky. Let me pull up some suspenseful music.
I was on my phone.
Sounds like the Lost theme.
I was watching TV.
I was jacking off.
And I was jacking off.
All right.
Jacking off.
I work in Portland. What's Portland, M-E?
Maine.
Maine. Portland, Maine. Okay, that's good to know. That's good information. And was headed to the gym after getting my meds from the pharmacy when it happened. What's the pharmacy?
Pharmacy is drugstore.
Got it. My phone rang.
Gotta go.
It was a number I did not recognize. But I has a New Hampshire area code. Important. My hometown is in New Hampshire, but I haven't lived there in about 4 years. I answer this call and am met with two women who sound drunk singing happy birthday specifically to me. I ask them who they are, but they hang up as soon as the song ends. This happens 3 more times before I text them, only to receive the text, happy birthday, several times before getting a few more calls, just like the one before.
I don't know if it's the music, but that is kind of scary.
Yeah, I agree. Another important note is my birthday is July 22nd.
Oh, happy birthday.
But the message is still specifically for me. I know this is not a automated call because I got them to laugh in the middle of one of the calls they were singing on. I'm going to attach some of the screenshots of the text to this email and the audio of them singing happy birthday so you know I'm not lying.
That's
What a weird,
That's great.
what a weird thing to be like, you're fucking lying.
Right?
What a weird thing to be skeptical about.
Or it's like, oh, someone's writing a creepy story, I guess. But
I will say, my proof
I approve as
helps
well.
a lot.
Very good. The real kicker to this comes about. Oh, hang on, why did I stop the music? There's a kicker. This comes about 4. Wait, what? The real kicker to this comes about 4 hours after the calls, when I call the number the calls came from, and was meet with a woman, just one this time, not 2, faintly singing happy birthday from what sounded like yards away from the phone.
From what sounded like a grave.
I said no fucking way, and they hung up, and now they blocked me. I wish I was making this up. Genuinely, I have no idea who this could be. I have sent the number to everyone I know, and no one recognized it. Anyway, I still have no more info, but I thought this might make for a fun history road for y'all. Sorry it was so long. I love you guys, and have a great day.
Sound like a little kid prank, doesn't
Or
it?
it's
It sounds
like-
like a sleepover
Yeah.
prank.
It does
But
sound like a
but why is it for him, and why is it from where
Might
he's
just
from?
be somebody who has your number from back in the day.
Yeah.
It might be like somebody's fucking like
Let's
a
just
sister
fuck
of an
with him.
ex.
Yeah, let's just fuck with this guy.
Somebody who has a vendetta
like,
against
remember
you.
that guy? They're like drinking, and they're like, remember fucking that guy?
Let's call him up and sing happy birthday.
And let's just freak him out.
Yeah. Somebody you met on Tinder once that you gave your number to too early.
So here's so yeah, there's a text from them that says happy birthday, Adrian. And he's saying things like, well, congratulations, I'm legitimately stumped and will be haunted by this. Honestly, thank you. Is there anything I can do to get you to say anything other than happy birthday? I just want to stop thinking about this. Can we talk?
Dude, this is like, you ever see Night Call?
This person's losing his mind.
Did you ever see the
Is that...
Twilight Zone episode?
Yeah.
Where
Dude, it
the-
is like that.
It's like, yeah. You trace the call and it's a downed wire on a gravestone.
He says, if this
I'm
is
cold.
you, this is an insane way to get in touch.
Oh,
Did we
you have
hook
a
up?
feeling?
Please just tell me.
Did we hook up? There
Hannah,
it is.
you won. Just tell me. Keep sending it. He keeps sending. There's one more screenshot. I feel like I'm going crazy. Who is this? For real, feels like I'm hallucinating.
That's exactly what those people wanted.
Kayla, is that you? And then happy birthday again. Dude, I need names. Who is this? It's not my birthday. Who is this? I swear to God.
Dog, if you're getting pranked by someone and you text someone something like, I need names, is there a universe that exists where they're like, oh, fuck,
All
okay.
right, it's me. Especially if you're getting gotten this good.
Yeah, if you're selling this bad.
Like, you're selling that you are kind of freaking out now. And
Yeah.
those people are just getting fuel.
Please tell me who you are.
All right, let's listen to this audio of them singing happy birthday.
Hello.
Great, I gotta download this to my computer. I'm gonna get a fucking phone call saying happy birthday.
Text me your social security number so I know this isn't a prank.
What if I just get a call from Maine right now?
That's how these things happen.
Ugh.
Birthday to you.
No, this is like,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adrian. Happy birthday to you.
you know what makes me sick to my stomach? Is how funny they think it is.
They do think it's funny.
Like them smiling through singing.
Did you hear that? That's it going into the trash.
That's where it is. That's where that belongs.
And then erased.
Dude, here's how you deal with those people. That should have been the first move. I don't know if your phone makes that sound, but that's where that should have gone. And there should be zero follow-up.
Is there an age? Did he say how old he was?
No, he didn't say how old he was.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
if I
he didn't
was
leave his number too, because if he did,
We just
we
call
would
it and say
definitely say
happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Okay, who the fuck is this now?
But Adrian, obviously you listen to the show, so maybe we should talk and we talk about this.
Yeah,
figure
give
this
us your
out.
number.
But this is cool. This is interesting. It's very interesting to
If
say
I
the
would have
least.
gotten a call like that in high school, I would have loved it.
Well, that girl
Amazing.
wants to S your dick if
That's
she
what-
calls you and does that in high school.
Right. But if
Yeah.
it keeps happening and you're like freaking out,
And
that part's
you're
interesting.
47.
And it's still those little girl voices.
That's not great. Who is this? I need to know.
All right, so let's do
Let's
this
do
thing.
it.
All right, where is it?
So this guy up to the ante here.
He did.
Well,
Is
what
it
the
this right
fuck?
here in addition to defining?
No. Success equals false. Remember his
V2,
name?
DB. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
DB or not
Okay,
B.
so
Just
click
V2.
that, and now
Like, stop
don't
it.
read that.
Okay, I
and
won't
don't scroll
read
down
that.
too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Here's what I'll say.
Here, I'll do
Is a
this.
mistake that happened.
Okay.
I have
I'm
to
not
go to the
reading it. Don't
bathroom.
worry, I'm not reading it.
Let's hurry this up.
He the separation of the list and the answers.
Oh, it's
are
real
very
close, so I have to be
just
careful. Okay, all right, got it. All right.
I would read just for Mike and Steve.
Okay, so it looks like success equals false sent in a new DB or not DB, where if we get it wrong, the show ends.
Yes.
Everyone's favorite game.
So these are. Got it.
Change it up a bit.
I still have to go to the bathroom.
Do you want to go right now?
Is it a
What if we
peepee? It's
win?
number one.
Do it.
Oh shit, it's not.
No, it's at Peeps.
It's a peepee.
Go
I think you
Peeps,
can
man.
do that.
You can do it, man.
And then we'll.
Thank you
we'll-
guys, first
Hey
of
man,
all.
we got it.
Yeah, we'll just.
Kev, you do it. I'm not good at
No, I'm not allowed. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
You're not allowed to go to the bathroom here.
No, I'm not allowed to. Be
When
on
did
mic.
that happen? I didn't know about that.
No, I'm not allowed to be on mic.
Oh, be on mic.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
you're not allowed to.
How about-
You're not allowed to be there You're not allowed to be in the same room with Mike.
So we try to unlock the bathroom. 50, Kev? Not being able to hear it, but hearing you breathe while you're doing it is pretty.
Damn. Hey man, music is fun. Am I right? Dear Mike and Steve, I have heard your call to action and I am here to happily deliver what you asked. Below, please find a new list of titles for DB or not DB version 2.
We need
theme song for.
However,
It's like listening to a migraine.
since you have refused to acknowledge that I am not indeed a serial killer or some kind of maniac. Not yet, boys. Keep the brass down. I have no choice but to embrace the title with which you've given me and become one. Periodically, I will terrorize your podcast with another list. But I have increased the stakes since I know you love them so much.
We have to
Therefore,
kill Kevin if we don't get it.
it has to be- let's see. I regret to inform you that I have kidnapped Mortimer, everyone's favorite squealing pig.
What else he got?
He is currently dangling above a boiling tub of high-C ecto cooler.
Is that true?
But you can save him if you complete this list without failing my instructions. This is like Scream, or that movie Scream, where the guy goes, "I've got a call in the house. You gotta cut off my thumb." I'm the call. I'm a phone, and you have to cut off my phone. I'm in here, and I'm calling you.
I'm the phone. Pick me up.
We need a theme.
Just go. Just go. Just read it.
If you fail, Mortimer will die canonically in the DB universe.
Do we want it? Speaking of not giving people power, we want to give somebody else the power to do that?
So here's your instructions. The list is 15 titles long. There are 5 real, 5 fake, and 5 made-up titles. The fake ones, like the last time, are things you've already said on the show, but were not titles of episodes. Your stakes this time are, upon each wrong answer, the show ends as usual, but now, if you get 3 wrong answers, you fail, and I will dunk Mortimer in liquid hot Ghostbusters promotional material. Since I am a gracious maniac, if you'd rather Mortimer continue to squeal another day, you can instead add a soundbite to your soundboard of my choosing. Please preview it at the attached link. Okay, so I see that you're like not super into this, but to me, it's like this guy came up with a cool thing that made the show kind of fun. So
And that's not enough for him.
So I think I give him credit, but we asked him to make another one. So we specifically were like, make us another one. So yeah, maybe there's like a bit of a like, okay, well if I've got the power to make another one, then now I'm gonna add all this shit.
And I could take Mortimer out, and I could add a sound to the. I can get my own segment at the end of the show. I could take Mortimer out of it, and I could add something to the.
I guess to me,
And you didn't want to read the Reddit thing about Kevin.
to me, it's like, I think this guy.
I don't give a shit. You're into it. I
Yeah,
don't
this
give a
guy
shit.
made a fun thing that the audience liked. So I
Great.
think it gives him a little bit of a fun leeway to suggest something.
Great.
And
Right?
he also gave me the option to not even tell it, to just give you guys a
Oh,
list.
that's fun. That's fun.
he
So it's
didn't
on
even-
Kevin.
It is on me. Mike just wants it to end now.
He's gone. Yeah. This is my. We need a purposely wrong answer.
All right. Well, should we just go straight to the game then, Mike?
Well, what else is there? Is there more?
No, that was it.
More instruction?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
All right. He says good luck and remember that I am what you made me. This is kind of funny. The DB Maniac.
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a wrestler, like a wrestling bad guy in our like DB universe.
Yes.
What is that? And why was that? That was in your pocket, and you're putting it back. All right. Well, that's respectable. All right. Number 1. Bird.
I want to get the whole list right now. That's the ultimate fuck you.
That'd be great.
Nailing the whole list.
Number 1 is Bird and Ernie.
So what is the?
So it's either there's 5 real ones, 5 fake ones, and 5 made up ones.
And they're
in
titles,
here.
or they're
And
just things we've
They're
said?
15 titles. Yeah.
I feel like we've said that. It feels like something we've said.
Bird and Ernie.
I'm gonna say yes. Final answer.
Yes, that it is an episode title.
Yep.
I think it's not.
Okay. Go ahead.
Final answer? Is it Steve's final answer?
Let's go with Mike and say that it is an episode title.
That was a HeadGum podcast.